We got VNPRT in the building still.
Somewhere. Oh, my mic's off?
Hey. That's super loud. Sorry.
Yeah,
Bring it back. All right, we're good.
Kicked him out the room, though. I like that.
Hey.
Wow.
That's cool, Crum.
Is there a tension between you two?
Don't be mean.
No, Crum really admires me, so that's his way of trying to.
Oh, so that's like the love-hate.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, is that what
I'm not
going
to put him on blast.
That's hard.
It's fine. We are on the radio, so...
It's all love.
Yeah,
it is all love.
Yeah, put it out there.
No, seriously. You know when you really fuck with somebody, so you fuck with them?
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is.
Yeah,
so
I
is
can
it like
tell.
big brother, little brother?
Oh, no, it's not like that at all.
No?
Oh.
What would you say it is then?
Kanye and some Jay?
It's like you know, it's like that cousin you always forget their name at the family reunion, but like, you know, you're related to him for sure.
Hey.
Okay.
Look, okay, I'm gonna let Crum say whatever he wants to in his fantasy. He knows it's real.
Vince VNPRT is my hero. When I was 6 years old, I was in a burning building, and he ran inside of. Is that the plot of Spider-Man? Am I describing I'm sorry. Someone told me that's the plot of Spider-Man. I'm sorry. It's my mistake.
I thought Vince was that guy.
No, I'm that guy. But Vince wants to be that guy. That's the tension. Vince wants to be that guy. I'm that guy. I want to start off by saying, I think my girlfriend is listening to this, and I want to let her know that I turned the lights off.
So you're getting that text. Did you turn that lights off? That I just confirmed on live radio. I turned the lights off.
I'm positive.
You're saving money.
That's right. Also, before I left the house, I had a flask. I put some Jack Daniels in it. That flask was not clean. Jack Daniels was already pretty gross. It was gross all around. I don't like it. It tastes. I'm sorry, man. You know, I let you down, man.
Wow.
It's all good, bro.
Well, it's good for the radio, though. It's good when you're a guest on a radio show.
Hey.
That's right.
Hey.
He's lit.
I'm not lit. I'm not. I have to drive. That's not. I shouldn't say that.
Wow.
in an hour and a half.
Hey,
I said I'm not lit. I said I'm not. I have to drive in an hour and a half. I will be a responsible driver. I'm going to drink water.
Uber everywhere.
Uber everywhere.
Actually, no, don't Uber.
Live.
Okay, Lyft everywhere.
Lyft everywhere.
That's right.
You know,
hey, still support
I
your
guess
taxi.
I'm old school because I do Broadway cab and
no.
You know,
whoa,
hey, do that
over here.
Actually,
Jeez.
support your cab drivers.
That's the money bags over here. I'm sorry. What is
Hey,
this?
somebody got that $5 hookup.
Oh, that's like the referral code or whatever?
Nah, bro. Some people get $5 rides everywhere in Portland.
Damn.
I just call my homies up and be like, "Hey, bro, can you schedule this Uber tomorrow at 10 a.m.?" And you know they love me. They hook it up.
I've taken an Uber once.
And then? I've taken a lot of Ubers. I've definitely shared personal things. I've definitely been on the radio. I've definitely been like in a car with a person and asked them for personal advice, and they're just like, "I don't really know you. I don't."
Yo, what's worse than the Uber is Uber Eats though.
Yeah, it's so expensive. I almost got a $30 hamburger from Wendy's.
And it was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah.
It's always cold.
A $30 hamburger from Wendy's.
Because it's like $7 with a meal, but then they drive it to you.
Right.
It's not.
Oh,
worth
it was during the
But
snow,
what about
wasn't it?
Postmates?
I did.
No, it was like
do
2
it
years
in the
ago.
snow.
Isn't
I
there a
did do it in the snow.
Postmates
Yeah.
I've heard about? Is that
No.
cheaper than
What is?
Uber
I
Eats Postmates?
I think Postmates about right.
I don't know if
about the
they're
same.
cheaper, but they're more efficient.
More efficient. What is this?
Your shit's hot when you get it.
Okay,
Word.
so then there you go.
Okay, all right, that's what we're all about.
I mean,
Marvin's
we want
Room.
our food hot.
The only program where you know where the food's gonna be hot. Is that? Do you have a sponsorship?
Yeah, for real. Like,
You have a
I'm
sponsorship?
trying to eat, bro. Like,
Okay.
2 a.m.,
No
4 a.m.,
sponsorship,
I'm
real life
making
shit.
Uber Eats.
All right, Postmates.
No Jack in the Box. So I'm supposed to be talking about crate digging.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we sway off.
We did. That's okay. I think people don't mind, right? Okay.
You just got hot food.
That's true. I do like hot food. I wish I had more whiskey, but listen, guys.
So,
Listen.
do you just grab a whiskey and just go crate digging?
No, actually, I want to be honest here. I think there's nothing more whack than going out of your way to find something so antiquated they didn't even bother to put it in a digital format. Listen, if it's not good enough to be taken to, like, Spotify or even YouTube. I think there are plenty of good YouTubes. This is probably not good music, guys. I think you're wasting your time. You're going into dead people's houses. You're spending your Saturday mornings, your Saturday afternoons looking for just old records. And another thing on vinyl in general, I think that I'm not a huge fan of technology where, like, if I make a mistake, if I drop that needle, if I scratch that record, it's done. I gotta buy a whole nother record. I've never had that issue with my phone.
Yeah.
I'm never afraid of playing a song on my phone and just obliterating my phone and never being able to play that song again.
But do you get to keep your phone, though?
I do get to keep my phone, but I hate the idea of, like, this is how you put a needle down on vinyl. I think the idea is antiquated. I came here because I don't condone vinyl records.
Wow.
It was like
Wow.
a little yachty vinyl.
It sounds like an oxymoron.
Wow.
I don't know. I think what's the appeal? Can you tell me what the appeal is? I always thought it was.
I'm baffled that you're even saying that, but yeah.
Listen, when my parents named me, for some reason they gave me a weird middle name but they gave me the last name Villain. It's a family name, and I feel like I go from place to place to remind people that sometimes life is whack. Life is whack as fuck, and vinyl records are whack as fuck.
Damn.
My ears.
Right? Yeah. He just came out and said that.
I mean, look. What is the appeal? What is it? You can't. Look, all right, let me tell you something. On my phone, I can look up almost everything that you guys have on vinyl. Right? It's higher quality. I can pull it up faster. I can listen to it outside of my house. What's the good of a format where I have to?
But the sound of that needle just like hitting that record, and then just that
the
ruffled sound.
But
that's what's the beauty of it.
If I described a leather jacket in the same way, that's not a good. Those aren't good qualities to have in anything else. Crackling and dustiness.
But
and
people
flaws.
Appreciate that, though. If you appreciate the,
I mean that's fine, but look, I mean that's fine, and I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that idea's dumb. I think the idea that you should rely on an antiquated technology is like it's fine, and it's like I'm totally okay with nostalgia. I just think that like. Look, man, it's old, and there are better ways of doing these things now. You know, it saves. Put it this way: making vinyl takes oil. All right, you have to drive to it and like use more oil. You're using so many resources to get these things. There are more efficient ways for us to listen to this music. I just really think that you guys.
But they last. They last. Look at the longevity. Music is longevity. I mean, I just listened to a James Brown record, like. And one that was like you couldn't even touch, you know. So with technology and these phones,
you can touch it and use it,
right? But what happens? If this phone crashes and you need your music to get by and you can't, you know, like there's just something about it, a record being tangible and being able to go and to. You know, set my mood and throw on that record and have a glass of wine and just hear that and you know I just can't.
Smooth.
Right.
I agree, but I can't imagine a scenario where my phone doesn't work where there's enough electricity for my record player too. I think if one of those goes, the other one's probably going to. And also, if my phone doesn't work, I probably have bigger problems than like where am I going to listen to music. But to your point about lasting, you can wear out a record, right? If you play a record too much, it gets smooth. So, like, by that principle, all the records that are, like, older probably aren't that good, because if they were any good, people would listen to them until they worn out, right?
It depends how you play it, how you treat it.
Well, that's another thing.
Nice.
I can hit replay on YouTube all day, and the sound quality, I'm never at risk. I never have to buy a new needle. Okay, I'm just saying.
YouTube sounds so bad, the volume goes up and down.
That's true. Well, you know, it depends on which channel you're listening to. I'm just saying,
we're on Tidal nowadays. Nobody's even on YouTube anymore. It's even on
Tidal? Jeez, that's so expensive.
I'm on Tidal.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm on Tidal.
Cabs, Tidal. Jeez, is this?
I do the Apple Music. I get the discount.
Is there a charcuterie plate? This is a very aristocratic show. I think I'm just, you know, I just can't afford to go and buy records. But you clearly are just. There's just a different class of people in this show. I don't know if this is appropriate.
You can't afford it.
I can't afford to buy records. I can't afford to play records. I can't afford to mess up a needle.
Vanport was talking about the $2 bill.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, $2. I mean,
not $2.
Look, man, I got.
There's $2 records.
Look,
Spec Records.
I couldn't buy Nightstand today because it was $9. I don't have $2 to spend on a record. I don't have these frivolities. I think Crate Diggers are empirically out of touch with the American mainstream. You guys don't understand how hard it is for us to pay our bills, put gas in our car, and buy food. You're spending your money on antiquated technology when the rest of us are here trying to survive, and that is a hard stance. You're out of touch. You're out of touch.
Out of touch.
You're out of touch. You're up here in your high castle with your felt jackets and your berets and your fantastic mustaches and you're out here bathing. You know, I don't know who you guys think you are, but
when Crum came in, he kind of smelled.
I smelled really bad.
I didn't say. He told me that.
I do. I just wanted you guys. I just didn't want you to say something, and I know you can smell me through the radio. We have great future radio technology now, where like you can smell through the radio.
Podcast, you can see him. You can just kind of.
Yeah, there's little green lines. Little green lines. I think you're out of touch. This is a 1% podcast. That's a hard stance. I'm a man of the people. Okay, I get my music off YouTube. I use Netflix Pro to watch all my television shows. I still use LimeWire. My computer has so many viruses. Many viruses on my computer. Yeah. It barely works. But I'm a man of the people. You
might have the, you know.
On my computer?
Yeah.
No, man, I use protection. I got Norton. I got that Norton antivirus. Okay. That's right.
Mine expired last month.
Last month? Yeah. Get it renewed. If you maybe. So you'll buy records, but you won't protect your computer. Right straight from the 1%.
I just go on my phone.
You'll go on your phone. Yeah. You can't look at pornography on your phone. I do look at pornography on my phone. I'm going to let you know the safest way to look at pornography is on Tumblr. It is. Oh, wow. You're not getting a virus from Tumblr. Trust me. Can we try not to say that? I'm getting a look at the internet. Are you getting a thumbs up? Are you getting a thumbs up?
That might be a cut.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, back to the crate digging. Still think it's antiquated. But you guys like it. Why? What? I like it. Other than the feel and the warmth, why?
No, that was it. And the covers.
Okay, all right, the covers, I gotta admit, you guys are right. Those were dope. I think they look dope. I think the sleeves, there's nothing better than a sleeve, buying a record and then opening it.
It's like the smell of them,
it's like
everything.
Okay, I don't know, man. I don't smell my music. I don't know.
I mean, you don't like the smell of old library books? I do read,
Can't read.
Oh, okay.
I do like hanging out in old libraries and smelling the books, though. It's like a florist. It's like being at a floral shop for me. It's just, What's happening?
I'm doing like hand signs and game signs.
He's like a. Oh, geez, VNPRT came in here.
I'd bring VNPRT.
Do you have VNPRT? Do you have a vinyl that's like an Odd Job like blade? You know, like have you seen Goldfinger where like Odd Job has like a hat and he throws it and it's like a blade? Do you have like a vinyl that's like that where you're not that's not funny to you? That's not even plugged in.
Not that one. I was gonna have you just like join the mic and just do your thing. No, I don't. Come on, man. No. Yeah, dude.
What's your problem with me?
I said I don't have one.
I just want to make you happy. This Christmas, I sent you a gift. Did you get it?
You lying ass motherfucker.
What are you talking about, man? What? It was a rabbit.
No, guys.
You don't even know where I live.
You don't know that?
How you send it?
Through the mail. Listen, Vince. Vince, listen. I bought a rabbit. I put it in a box. I did not put any holes in that
James'
box.
house. You talking about the rabbit in James' house?
No, it's a different rabbit.
I don't know what you guys are about.
Is it
Hey, we got to dial it back. Though.
Dial it back? All right, fine. Sorry. It's the Jack and me. Listen. I will say this. I have a few vinyl records. Just a few vinyl records.
Mm-hmm.
John Cale's Vintage Violence. The original like Velvet Underground. 7-inch of Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by Boy George. Like just a few vinyls.
What?
Just a few. I have like
Boy George?
I know.
Yeah.
He did.
It was free. It was free.
Oh, okay.
First of all, Boy George was great.
It was free. So you didn't crate dig.
No, I didn't mean to, no, it's not offensive.
It's a great look.
You know,
Culture Club is an amazing band.
No, I just thought you paid for it.
No,
it was free. So
yeah, Boy George is free. You can't complain.
I'm not gonna complain about anything. It's free.
Yeah.
This is a crate digging podcast. I don't know why you had me. I've never advocated for crate digging.
I felt like you would be a good mix.
Actually, I'm full black. So
no, like
what?
What?
Is that what you were talking about?
No, I wasn't
anything to do with race.
Oh.
I thought you were saying okay, good.
No, they'll see you on the podcast. So.
Okay, that's cool.
That's people on the air though. They won't.
They're like, is this a white guy? Listen, but no. I think that no, it's terrible, and you shouldn't do it. And you should listen to your radio. You should listen to music on your radio. You should be able to listen to it whenever you want. I just
listen to the same songs that are being played over and over.
Yeah.
I feel like you could say the same thing about a record. There's a finite amount of music on a record.
Interesting.
Right. So we got I'm sorry, Crum, we got to cut this short. You know.
This is about as long as it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They've come out. We're gonna have Brown Calvin.
Word.
You can say what's up to him and all, man.
Can I do I get to plug myself or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, follow me on Instagram if you like the kind of ranting esotericism that has defined my talking this entire time at Crum the Villain, no B, C-R-U-M, the Villain on Instagram. Thanks, Marvin. Your episode is actually coming out next week. I'm not going to plug the show, but I'll do my own roast for that. Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Good luck with your white wine. Good luck with your tequila. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, yeah.